Hey guys, it is Kathy, and I am here with my cat. This is Josh. And he is one handsome too. Yeah. This is gonna be one of the. Yeah. And I'm actually. I know people usually do it and do bookshelf tours in like January of the new year. But I just decided to do mine today in August, if I believe. If I'm getting that right. So I have a good variety of books. Just be aware of that. And yeah, I'm just making this furry little guy happy at the same time. So I'm not sure if I actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys what books I do have. Just beware, I don't have all of my books with me. Like I'm not that I'm lending any of them out, but I don't have an extensive bookshelf like other people do. It's just a good, it's just a bookshelf that I found at Goodwill with my dad, and I admit I love it more than anything. It's my baby, just like my little furry friend right here. Yeah, yeah, you're a little baby. You know I do. And yeah, just um, I feel like I have more fantasy, I assume, than anything. Like I think I have a mix of fantasy and um contemporary and classics. A little bit of poetry and a little bit of contemporary. Yeah, I have a good variety. I feel like, and I and yeah, yeah. But I could be wrong, but I feel like I have a good variety. So yeah, yeah, and um, yeah. It's like I said, it's not an entirely huge bookshelf, but it's better than nothing. And expect me to be don't expect me to get some books, not everything, like not all the books. So yeah, here's an overview of all the books that I have, plus the news article that I have. So yeah, I have 2 copies of Louisa May Alcott's Little Women. I also have Sense and Sensibility, as well as Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, as well as um, Midnight Magic from ABI, um, as well, and poems of Robert Burns. I also have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, The Giant Horse of Oz, the Wizard of Oz, as well as The Wizard of Oz, The Land of Oz, The Ozma of Oz, 2 copies of Dorothy and the Wizard in Oz, The Road to Oz, The Emerald City of Oz, the Emerald City of Oz, The Patchwork Girl of Oz, TikTok of Oz, The Scarecrow of Oz, the Rinkety Tink in Oz, The Lost Princess of Oz, the Tin Man of Oz, the Tin Woodman of Oz, the Magic of Oz, and Glinda of Oz, all by Frank Baum. Next shelf. I have Meg Cabot's The Princess Diaries, Kiera Cass's The Selection, Deck the Halls by Mary Higgins Clark and Carol Higgins Clark. Frindle. I also have Frindle and Laundry Nudes by Andrew Clemens, I think. The Sahara Special by something Clement Codell. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Hatching Magic by Ann Dower. Gene Ferris is Once Upon a Marigold. Gamble by Dick and Felix Francis. What the Spell. The Witch is Back, and Life's a Witch by Brittany Gurchatolis. I also have, sorry for my fingers. I also have Hook by Drury Gavel, The Fault in Our Stars, and Looking for Alaska by John Green, both by John Green. Hoot by Carl Hyacin. Warriors Book 1 by Warriors into the Book 1, which is Into the Woods by something Hunter. For Biddle's Sake, and the Fairies Return by Gail Carson Delavine. I have book 5 of the Chronicles of Narnia book series, which is The Voyage of the Dawn Treader by C.S. Lewis. This is the into the like A Milford years, books 4, 5, and 6. The Milford years, yeah, which is Out to Canaan, A New Song, and A Common Life, all by Jan Corin. The Mermaid Chair by Sue Monk Kidd. The Friendship Doll by Kirby Larson. There we go. Now let me put that back. Now it's to my Lisa McMahon, my little mini Lisa McMahon shrine. I will first off go with the Unwanteds book series, which is book 1, The Unwanteds, book 2, The Unwanteds, Island of Silence, and book 3, The Unwanted, Island of Fire. Now here comes to the trilogy that I first started reading, which thank you, Tiffany, for recommending this trilogy to me. It's Wake. I have it reversed, but it's okay. Wake, Fade, and Gone. This is the bind up version of pretty much all three of these books. This is so it's pretty much Crash, Bang, Gasp, all binded up in this. And I admit, for the Unwanted series, I finished this, but I have not finished it. I barely got into this one. But for the Visions trilogy, which is pretty much all of this, I have not even read. I admit, I tried to get into it, but I haven't gotten into it. But I will. Don't get me wrong. I love Lisa McMann's writing. Do not get me wrong about that. I will. So, yeah. And anyway, the next book is The Fog of Forgetting by G.A. Morgan, and this is autographed. Next is Chanterelle. And I'll do a review I'll post a review on this really soon. I promise. The next book in that trilogy which is the Five Stones trilogy. I forgot to put that down. I forgot to tell you guys that. But I also have Chanterelle by G.A. Morgan, as well as The Kinfolk, which is one of the books that I got over the summer. Aragon by something Paolini. The Fog Prince by Jane Porter. The Adventures of Robin Hood by Robert Pyle? Yeah. A Little Bit Dead by Chap Reaver. Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. The Help by Catherine Stockett. The Book of Lost Tales, which I got both The Hobbit and this book at the Main Street Marketplace in Torrington, Connecticut. And it's, I admit, I never heard of this one, but I've heard of this. And they're both by J.R.R. Tolkien. And this is my little Kalius Funko Pop. And I like it. He's my favorite. Yes, he's a bad dude, but he's my favorite villain. So, yeah. Oh, Not Always Happy by Carrie Wagner Peck. And this is the article that goes with it. And like I said, and the book is pretty much about, this is the author, and this is her, and she's pretty much talking about this little guy, which is her son, and he's one handsome guy in that suit. Anyway, Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, Stuart Little by E.B. White, and the Trumpet of the Swan by E.B. White. P.S. I Like You by Casey West, and finally, Nicola Yoon's Everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I had very bad. I know my hands are very wobbly and are very, 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 and you see my fingers once in a while throughout it, and I apologize. I will take responsibility for that. Anyway, sorry about that. It was a notification. But like I said, I will probably be unhauling some of these books, so I have some more space to shop for books and stuff. Not very soon, but probably when it gets closer to my brother going away to college.
Like, I'm only gonna get books I'm interested on reading soon. So, yeah. I also hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. It's my first time really doing it, so I will probably do another bookshelf tour in January, like a normal YouTuber. Like, there's such thing as a normal YouTuber. So, and I'm actually sitting on the floor, so that's why I was kind of slacking. So, yeah. And well, like I've been repeating, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys soon with my book review for The Fog of Forgetting. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you guys soon with a brand new video. Bye.